Hello chatboys out there. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Sunday. I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend and that you are all having a lovely Sunday rest. Last night I was up in the night, I just couldn't get to sleep. It was just one of those nights and I was just up and down all night and I just was getting really frustrated. Finally managed to get some sleep, but didn't get to bed till like 6 o'clock. So if the lighting is a bit crazy, I'm just trying to sort. I think that looks better. Yeah, much better. And yeah, I got up and my family friend was over, so I had a nice catch up with him. And he had to go off to work, and I had got my BW result ready to sort out yesterday. So they all there ready for me to start sorting out. So I got them sorted out. Had some jam toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. My dad was out there in Dream watching the darts, and my older brother is at rugby. Younger brother is at his girlfriend's house. Younger sister's in uni, and older sister is at her house. And I went onto my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I was watching some clips of the Kylie Golden tour that I was at, that people had shared and posted onto Facebook on the Kylie page that I'm now a part of, being an admin of, and it was so nice, and I'm not going to forget that night for a long time. Such a great concert, absolutely loved it, and I was listening to a bit of Kylie Minogue, Tom Grennan and Pale Waves and Wolf Alice and some other singers and bands, and I'm seeing Tom Grennan in October, so I'm looking forward to that. And for my lunch I had a sandwich and a cup of tea, and I watched the original Annie from 1987 I think, or 6, something like that. Love it. I love both. I like the new one with Cameron Diaz and the older one as well. I just love Annie, the film, all round great film, love it. And then I went and drew and did some word searches and colour pages and some puzzles. And last night it was raining cats and dogs, and I love the sound of rain and the smell of rain, and that helped me get to sleep, listening to the rain. And today it is a little bit windy still, but it's sunny today. It's like we've gone from it being really rainy, windy and gloomy and dark to it being a little bit windy but very sunny with blue skies. So it's nice to be able to get out in the garden, and I phoned the transport for my dog Harvey. And for tea we're going to be having a roast, so I'm looking forward to that. No rugby for my older sister today because they're having a 2 week break, and then they're going to be back playing the following week. And I worked on some new songs and some scripts as Dawn for a dog games on the show. And I think my older brother is now back from rugby as the door just opened and the dogs are barking like mad. The doorbell's been going and the phone's been ringing. It's been like picking to the circus here. Always busy, lots of people coming with parcels or something, or someone asking for directions or something like that. One guy was lost and another guy came with a parcel. And I watched Doctor Who, Supernatural, Torchwood, Merlin and Charmed, and some other sci-fi and fantasy shows, and watched some Doctor Who Matt Smith first season episode when he just taken over the role from Tennant. And watching back now, I really do like the Doctor. I like all the Doctors. The Ninth Doctor I thought was a bit too like shouty and angry, but now watching back, I don't think there's any Doctor I don't like. And Matt Smith's Doctor was so much like a alien. It was perfect, and I do miss him as the Doctor. I liked the 12th Doctor straight away because I just loved his Scottish accent. I just loved the Scottish accent, and he was so great as the Doctor. He reminded me a lot of the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy's Doctor, darker and more edgy. I can't wait to see how Jodie Whittaker does as the 13th Doctor, and have seen the trailer and it's getting me more and more excited and hyped up. I've got to watch last night Strictly later on at the end of once my dad has done watching the darts and rugby up there, and then I'm going to be finish off sort of my pre-doctors out, get them sorted out and dressed and their hairs and accessories and shoes and stuff sorted out. then I'm going to be doing a bit of Brutal Dolls of Dolls photography, and then I'll be watching some more Doctor episodes. And I watched this Supernatural parody on YouTube, but unfortunately, because they didn't want their content to be stolen or anything like that, you're not allowed to share it onto Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. So I can't even share it with my friends who love Supernatural. So I've just had to tell them to go onto this site, which is it's just awesome. They did a parody of Supernatural, but it was like Ghostbusters, and it was so cool. And then Jared and Jensen, who played Sam and Dean, starred in it. I was freaking out, and they had lots of other cast cameos in it, and it was so funny, and I absolutely loved it. And I worked on some new songs, played on my keyboard, and worked on some scripted stories for my doll drama, played with my doll drama and with my main Beat-Up doll, and played with my Dolls of Dolls and Beat-Up dolls. Did some painting and some colouring and some word searches, and played on Minecraft, COD, Minecraft, and played on DS, and some other game devices, and played some kinds of board games. Tied my ass up from what we working on a new structure of a book, and some new scripts and stories for a doll drama. My older brother is on his Xbox, and my older sister is over for the afternoon, and my younger brother got back and had his lunch break, and he went off, and I went out in the garden and got some nice starts of some flowers and stuff at the back of the garden that have started to bloom, coming. I think they might have been there for a while, but I haven't seen them there, so there's a few flowers and stuff that's coming from the next door's garden, so I got some nice photos of that. And I sat with a cup of tea and one of my favourite books, As the World Around, and was just reading that. Absolutely loved that book, and I just love C.S. Lewis so much. And I was reading some Vogue magazines and doing some new illustrations and arts and craft, and I also read some Hello magazines that I have, and some Doctor Who and Marvel and DC comics, and watched some episodes of Sarah Jane Adventures, Primeval, and Being Human, and some more sci-fi. I just absolutely love sci-fi, watch sci-fi all the time. And I watched Pollyanna, one of my favourite films. I hadn't watched it in a long time. And also watched The Master Detective, The Great Master Detective, such a great film. And watched Herbie and Fully Loaded and some other classic films, and listened to some CDs and vinyl, and need to get Duran Duran's latest album, Paper Gods. I've listened to songs off YouTube off the album, and it is so good. Love Duran Duran. I watched this documentary about Duran Duran last night that I've been meaning to get around to watching. As I was wide awake and couldn't sleep, I managed to get through a load of films and TV show episodes off record that I needed to watch and get out of the way, and so that was good to spend my time watching that. I played on Subway Surfer, and played on my DS, on Mario Kart, and played on Minecraft and some other game devices, and I played Minecraft a lot. I love that game so much, and also played on my Kindle and read some books off there, and I played Sorry, Ludo, Cheat, Monopoly, and some other cards and board games, and played the Game of Life, and I watched some episodes of Glee and listened to some Glee covers. Man, I missed that show, and watched more Skins episodes. And I really want to make a local TV show, because Skins was the closest one that I could have been in, been near to get to be in, and there's none around me now. They're all over in Wales, so I want to start my own TV show set around the main city where I live, so it would be easy to get to, and I would just love that. It'd be so much fun, and I watched enough of the soaps to know how to create and write and make one, so I would just absolutely love to do that. That would probably be my dream job, that or to become Doctor Who. I was talking to this guy, and we were going to be going on a date, and he's kind of just stopped talking to me. Thought he'd be like, at least massively saying how was Kylie, but nah, nothing. So whatever, plenty more fish in the sea. Happily single. I'm not in any rush to get into a relationship. It's just too much drama. And I've seen my younger brother's past relationships that could put anybody off. So I'm not in any rush. And I listened to some Paramore and a bit of Panic Disco and watched some Vinyloi Vines. I love his vines. That guy is bonkers and funny and so awesome. Whenever I'm feeling down or upset or worried or anxious or anything like that, watching his vines just always makes me laugh and smile and cheer up completely. Absolutely love it. I'm now off to go finish off some of my pre-dub result, watch some more Doctor 2 and Supernatural episodes, and then I'm going to be reading a bit of the new chapter of my book to my older sister who's over for tea and over for the afternoon, and I'm going to have a nice catch up with her. I hope you guys have had a lovely weekend. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday and Sunday rest, and I shall see you soon for a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.